Well, Stephen, that was an all-star performance today. It was so much to be proud of, and how are you feeling after that one?
Yeah, we're delighted. We've had 2 games this week. We've scored 9 goals, but I think it was more the manner of how we approached the game. We were 1-0 up, 2-0 up, and we were aggressive. The pressing, the energy, and not giving them a minute's peace. But believe me, they're a decent team, Morton. We made them look average today just by our attitude and our desire and work rate. So that's probably the most pleasing aspect for me.
In the build-up to this game, Stephen, a lot of it was made that this is the toughest game of the group on paper. But like you said, it turned into a bit of an easier performance than you might have expected. But like you say, the boys were fighting throughout the game, and you must be proud of that aspect.
Most definitely. I think the thing I pointed out is we give ourselves a 1-0 lead from a set play that we've worked on, which worked perfectly, and our aggression and closing people down, not through super football. We earned the right to play good football by wearing them down, and that's just the marker we've set down for ourselves.
And when I've spoken to you before, Stephen, obviously it seems like there's a sense of pre-season about a lot of the games at the moment, still getting into gear, but that must be a positive sign looking forward.
There is. There's an understanding starting to be made between parents and people still getting their fitness. Charles Dunn, that was his first 90 minutes in 6 months, and I thought he was terrific. He was outstanding today. Andy Rose has been out 6 months. Richard Tate's coming back now, so we've got people on their way back, and I think there'll be continual improvement.
Different goal scorers as well, Stephen. I want to ask you about a couple of individual performances. Of course, Carl McHugh got man of the match there from the fans voted in the stand, but Craig Tanner was a standout. Richard Tate, like you mentioned, there's so many to speak about. Tatey's
really come back to form now. I'm starting to see the best of Tatey, and I was delighted with him today, and a brilliant finish as well. For me, Craig Tanner was the outstanding player on the pitch. His work rate, his desire, his energy, and that's something he's adding to his game all the time. But he does something a little bit different. He unlocks doors like Biggie, perhaps what we didn't have last season. So listen, it's very, very early. It's just the start. But if you'd have told me 9 goals in 2 games and 2 victories, we'd take that. But there's a lot to build on.
It's a quick turnaround as well, Stephen. Of course, straight back into action on Tuesday night, but there's strength and depth there. Boys coming off the bench, Alex Fisher, Louis Moult getting another goal. Is that a strong point looking into games coming in quick succession?
Yeah, you turn around and you've got options on the bench now which we didn't have before, and some of the boys on the bench are still finding their fitness and finding their legs. So yeah, we'll make a couple of changes, but we won't be making wholesale changes. We want to go and score more goals and be competitive and make sure we guarantee to get into the next round.
Well, congratulations, Stephen. Great result.
Okay, cheers.